Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Bachelorette recap. We're doing fantasy suites and men tell all this week. Sorry for the 2 week delay, but life kind of got away from us for a little bit there. But we are back and we are ready to talk, and one more week until finale. So, yeah, there's a lot to do here. Don't forget to check out all of our Big Brother content at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb16. For all our regular content, if you want spoilers because you can't wait, it's /bb16 spoilers. Feeds are still being sold. They're on like a free trial right now, so if, you get like 2 days free. So get those through us, and yeah, you can catch up on everything Big Brother, and you can follow me on Twitter at dgoodyear1975. And who's with me?
Hello everybody, it's Tyler Hayes, and we have so much to catch up on. You can follow me on Twitter at Tyler_Hayes.
Alrighty, so Dominican Republic. We've finally gotten somewhere
warm and tropical.
And they're not in sweaters and scarves.
Exactly. This is what The Bachelorette is supposed to be about.
Yes, bikinis and bathing suits.
Yes. We're in the summer weather. We don't want to look at people on TV in mochas.
I know. Europe in winters and
that's not what we want to see.
No, it's not. Okay. So we got our one and only favorite, Nick. First.
The gym.
And she's like, it's time to dig deeper now. And I'm like, you're like 2 weeks away from, not even 2 weeks away from proposing to somebody. Yeah. Now you're going to dig deeper with him?
Why now?
Should this not have been done maybe 3-4 dates ago?
Yeah. No, she's waited too long for that.
Too long. But we get a helicopter ride, which is what I've been waiting for. Something that you don't do every day.
You finally got something, extravagant.
Yeah, you don't do it every day. About time. Thank you, Christ. And they go to, a private island and have a picnic and frolic. What do you think of what they did in the water?
Ugh, too much for me.
Do you think that the bathing suit stayed on?
It's questionable.
Especially when it was helicopter shots and they weren't actually
yeah,
anywhere.
There could have been some nakedness there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this guy. I don't know why.
Me either. He's just so unlikable.
What's going on with your phone?
Sorry. Just ignore.
So she wants to talk about I guess when he told her about the worst breakup he had, he made it seem less of an issue than his family did.
Yeah.
At the hometown, so he wanted she needed to get to the bottom of what happened and all of that stuff.
Which, him going 6 months without talking to Soleil, that must have been, he definitely took it pretty hard.
Do you really think he didn't talk to anybody? It's not he went mute.
Well, no, but I'm just saying I don't know, if you're gonna try and date someone new, why would you want to I had this last breakup and I took it really, really hard and didn't talk to anyone for 6 months? That's not something you tell when you're
not first date, but maybe fifth or sixth. This is an expedited process. You got to remember that.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
You got to realize that things got to be revealed faster on the show than you would necessarily do it in your real life.
Right.
But
I don't know. I just think it's maybe, I don't know. It's not something I would tell.
Is that something you would want to find out after you've been proposed to, though? You got to remember that if you want to.
But being proposed to on this show is also not really being proposed to. They're not technically engaged.
Well, they are.
They are, but they aren't.
Well, it's not like they're going to get married in 2 days, but.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It's not something I would want.
I don't know. And he's there, and he's he's trying to say I love you, and he rambles, and then he doesn't. He's the only one I think left that hasn't actually told her
that he loves her.
That he loves her. So it's awkward rambling, and just then doesn't do it. And she's expecting it, and she's waiting to hear it, and then nothing happens. And then he
yeah, but at the same, I don't know. At the same time, she's not giving anything either. So.
But that's not.
Well, I know that's not going to happen, but that that could be his reasoning behind it. But he wants to say it.
I know he wants to. I'm like, why aren't you saying it? You need to say this.
Yeah.
But whatever. Then they go and they have. I have to read my notes. I didn't read them. The dinner like on the beach and like sharing embarrassing stories. Like, so stupid.
Like, I just don't get what she sees in him.
I haven't had any conversations yet. Like, where are we going to live and what am I going to do and how many kids do you
Exactly.
want?
Like, these are the conversations that you need to have.
Yeah.
Like, no.
But what did you think of the book he wrote her, though? Oh, so
I thought that was kind of cute and creative,
it was. It's too bad it came
but
from him.
yeah. It's like, it could have came from anyone else but him,
Yeah.
and I would have been okay with it.
Yeah. I don't know. She's like, I can imagine you as a dad, like reading the story.
I'm glad she can't, because I can't.
That kid would have a million scarves, though. You know it.
Oh my gosh, like that poor kid.
He would just be scarfed up. He kind of reminds me of the guy that made the scarves in the Lorax.
Oh yeah. Totally.
So, I don't know. So then they go into the fantasy suite. Oh my God. Do you want to go to the fantasy suite? And what is his reaction? He says, I'm down. Like, who says that to somebody?
Well, I probably have said that a time or two in my lifetime, so I
I'm
can't rag on them.
But yeah, you want to go to the movies? Yeah, I'm down. Okay.
But no, you want to go to the fantasy suite? Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. I'm over Nick. So very over Nick.
Yeah.
He can go. And now we have Josh. Now,
Which is our other favorite.
I'm more irritated with Andi at this point because she has no creativity whatsoever. No creativity whatsoever. It's like they're walking around downtown and like they eat some clams or
Do the same
whatever.
thing for the last 10 weeks. Yeah.
And then they play baseball.
Which, I mean, it was kind of cute playing with all, like, the little kids, but they played baseball
Baseball in the
last
home.
week.
Yeah. But like the thing is it's like okay, baseball player, we're gonna play baseball. Like that's no brainer. Like that's not thinking outside
Right.
of the box. That's not getting something fun to do. It's so mundane and stupid.
Yeah, like she just isn't like planning these like extravagant things. Like I can put like if she ends up with him, like I picture them spending like a Sunday afternoon like going to the park and playing baseball. Like that's what they're probably going to do.
But you're in
But
Dominican Republic. You're on The
I know
Bachelorette.
that,
You have a
but
budget that you can do anything with.
that's what I'm saying. Like they need to go out and do something like parasailing, something.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much you can go scuba diving, like go rent a yacht for a day. Like you can do
Yeah,
that right now. You can't do that in your real life. Like
exactly.
go do something really cool. So like they play baseball with the kids, and this is one thing I'll give Josh. Okay, when he was speaking Spanish, I was never more like attracted to him than I don't know why, but there was something.
Spanish get you there?
Not normally, but like there was something about just him being able to talk to like on vacation, talk to people and barter with them about like these clams or whatever it was that they were gonna eat or the aphrodisiac thingy that like
Got
I
y'all
just
hot and bothered there?
shut up. You're a jerk. Where's your mother? She's still there?
No.
Damn it. Oh. So then they go. He tells her he loves her. Like I think he really actually of most of them. I think he actually really does like love her. I just
Yeah, well, like I don't know. He's into her. I'll give him that. But like unless there's conversations being had that we aren't seeing,
well, there
like we
obviously
don't know.
are.
Well, obviously, but I mean, like we don't know how deep they are with one another. Like, because what we're seeing is nothing, just them not talking like how they meet.
Yeah. I don't know. I just get this. I don't know. I just get this vibe from him that like he really likes her, and then they go and they have dinner at like this nice resort, and this is where they kind of like get a little deeper. Like they talk about like what kind of parents they'd be, and it's like that's the kind of conversations you need to be having right now. It's
Right.
like how do you see yourself as a parent, and like would you be the disciplinarian or would you be like and like I guess because they played baseball with kids, and like she kind of got to see that part of him. So
Who do you
I
think
kind
would
of
be a better dad, Nick or Josh?
oh Josh for sure,
Yeah, totally.
Josh for sure. Oh my god. Oh, and then
I
they go to
picture like I don't know. I just can't picture Nick being a dad.
and this is what okay. So then they go to the fire. Like he says yes to the honey the fantasy suite
Fantasy
thing,
suite.
and like on the way there's fireworks. Now this is what bothers me about this process. Okay, there's not even 24 hours between these dates. Like I am pretty sure Nick's sperm and Josh's sperm met up inside,
That's
shook hands, said hello, egg is that way, and like there's not
yeah,
even like you just had. Let's be realistic. You just had sex with a guy last night.
and now
You're
you're gonna do it
going out on
again.
another date, and you're gonna have sex with another one. Like,
Well, you just like
like it's just a little too. Like, give me a good day in between.
day and a half, maybe
Like,
two. Like
like
let me
so
recuperate for
fast.
a
Like
bit.
you basically rolled out of bed with Josh or with Nick and went on a date with Josh. Probably left Nick sitting in the fantasy suite there while you got ready for your date.
Yeah, I just hope the maid was able to come in and clean the sheets real quick before she
Well,
brought
they
them
go to
back.
different suites, right? Like they go to different places,
Yeah.
so you don't have to worry about that. But like just the place like Andy bolts in the morning and like, why are you leaving? Well, I gotta get ready for my date with Josh. Like,
Like
okay,
it's just too much.
it is. It's too much. Like it's too much too soon. And I would be if I was Josh, I'd be bothered. I'd be like, you're just with Nick. Like,
Like I'm getting some sloppy seconds here.
I mean, we had some issues when like she was like going like from like guy to guy kissing. Like this is 10 times worse.
Yeah. And
Ten
now you've
times
just
worse.
done everything with the guy, and now
I don't
now you're with me.
like. I wonder if their sperms are best friends. I wonder if the sperm are as chummy as they are in real life. I was like, that's all I could think about. Like the minute she like got like on the date, I was just like, oh my god, like she just had sex with Nick, like just
Yeah.
had sex. And here she is again.
And there she is going at it with him. No.
So bad.
It's awful. Awful.
It is so bad. Okay, so then we go to Chris, and again, this girl has no originality. She takes the farmer to the farm.
Well, she's scared to step out of the box. She doesn't want to step outside of her comfort zone or their comfort zone.
Yeah, and like she keeps going on about how Iowa was like her favorite hometown. Like she loved Chris's family. She loved Iowa. She had so much fun there. And then she takes him to the farm to ride horses, and she's terrified of horses. Like
Well, maybe she wanted him to see that.
that would be
No.
like me saying, "Hey, you want to go jump out of a plane?" Like I'm terrified of heights. Like I don't want anyone seeing me in that state.
See, I think of that as her letting her guard down a little bit. Her taking her poker face off, letting her guard down, and showing
The true Andy.
the true Andy to her.
I just don't know.
That's how I read it. But
I don't know. Like, it was a lot of the horse. Like they didn't really talk because she was too terrified to talk.
right.
But yeah, I don't like if I was Chris, I'd be like, really, you're taking me to a freaking farm? Like, did we just not come from a farm? Like, she just came from baseball and played baseball. She just came from a farm and she went to another farm. Like,
But see, like that's so like polar opposite of what she is. So just taking
don't
him
like.
there and engrossing her into that environment, showing him that she's interested. Does that make sense?
But we know she's not.
But we know that she's not. Yes. But we know that.
Yeah, we know that. So they go to dinner, and she's just. They talk about Iowa some more, and like was like really thankful about like how his mother kind of laid things out for her and stuff like that. And he's like, if you move to Iowa, like I would have your back. I would like help you transition. Like I don't want you to think you're alone in all of this and stuff like this. And like you can see in her face, like you can see in her face that she's not into him. Like she's not that way anyways.
Yeah.
So like she bothers me on all sorts of levels just because like she lets him down. I'm like, thank God she didn't say, yeah, let's go to the fantasy suite and do anything with him.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
But I don't think he should have even been in the Dominican Republic because Marcus should have gone because she knew in Iowa, she knew in Iowa that she was never gonna move there.
Yeah, see but that's the thing. I think she's scared of the Iowa thing. I don't think it's not fully him. I think it's the Iowa.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
the farmer in Texas, I don't think this would be an issue. Like if he was in Houston or Dallas or something, but Iowa, like what is in Iowa?
Do you have farms in Dallas though? Like,
I'm sure there probably is.
Like Dallas is a big city. Like you don't have it's like saying Toronto has a farm.
Well, I mean, like you could live like in the way like in the I don't know in the country part.
Well, I mean, Iowa has big cities too. Iowa has big cities too, but.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like.
Like I just think I know in her heart of hearts in Iowa when she saw how out of the way he was and how not close to anything he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like
she made that decision that she was never going to move there, but she decided to let Marcus go because she didn't think she could catch up to his feelings. Now I think that deserves a second date more than seeing if you can live in a place you're never going to live in.
Well, no, see, I completely disagree because like it's not necessarily. It's the place that she's scared of living at. She's into him, but it's the.
But if she knows she's scared of the place he's living in, and she knows that he's never moving. Like he put that right out. I am not going to move. So why give that a second try when you can actually spend a whole day and a bit with somebody and see if you can catch up to the feelings they're having for you.
Right. That's true.
But she lets him go before, and she starts to cry, and I'm like, you know what? If you need to put on your big girl panties and let him go and be strong and let him be the one that's crying right now. Like this is not your emotional moment. This is his.
Right. And part of me just really wanted him to say, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay," when she was crying, because
He did though. He was consoling her, and I'm like, no. Like, this should be the other way around. Like, this isn't her moment.
It was just no. Like, here's the Andi ship, and I'm like way over here, like completely swimming away as far as possible.
Yeah, Andi. I can't.
So over her. So.
I can't. He's so over. Oh, don't. I don't even know what to say about her anymore. I'm done. So
because
yeah.
If she wouldn't have brought him, like if she just had to let Marcus go and then didn't let Chris come to the Dominican Republic, that would have been more money that ABC would have saved. That she then could have had more of an extravagant date with the other two guys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, yeah, if she had sent two guys home, but then there's no drama at the end. Like,
right. We wouldn't have.
Like, maybe ABC wouldn't let her do it. Like, we don't know. Like.
Right. That's true.
Maybe they were like, no, at this point, you need to stick to script and one person goes home because.
Right.
I know we've already canceled a rose ceremony for Eric. Like, like. We got shit we got to get done. So he's going to come along for the ride and just don't sleep with him. Like.
Just send him home before the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Exactly. So like she's talking to Chris, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I think Nick gave me the answers I needed," and I'm like, "What? No." he didn't answer anything that she was really asking. Like,
Yeah, like
um,
she's got like Nick blinders on. Like she needs to just remove them, and because I think she's got blinders on. Like she's just walking around like this,
mm,
and I'm just like, no, take them off, please.
yeah, and she's like, I fear I won't end happy. Like,
Well, first of all, you're on The Bachelorette, so you're
it's
gonna
not gonna, yeah,
it's not gonna end happy.
98% of the time it's not gonna end happy.
In six months,
At some point.
yeah,
Exactly.
in 6 months you'll be over. So
Yeah, so like the boys come in, like I love how like they usher them in like one at a time now, so like they can kind of like draw it out. So like Chris comes, or not Chris, Nick comes, and then Josh comes, and then Chris walks in and is like, Chris isn't coming, and they're like, what? And they're like, let me
but
like.
did we really need a rose ceremony when they both know?
Well, the way she says it, I mean, technically it's true. It is a two-way street. Like, yeah, she's keeping both of them, but maybe one of them decides no.
I don't know. It's
Like, I
just
mean, it's never really happened. Well, no, it did happen last season when that one chick said at the rose ceremony that she didn't want to stay for Juan Pablo. So
yeah. Well, I wouldn't have wanted to stay either, but it's just me. It's just me.
yeah, so she hands out her roses, and everybody gets like, oh, it's done. And then we go into Men Tell All. And now, I don't know about you, but
Boring.
I was so irritated with the Men Tell All.
Yeah, it was.
They wasted so many segments of that show. It was unbelievable. Like, I did not need a whole segment of Ashley and JP's baby news.
Exactly. Like I didn't like them when they were on the show, let alone like let's do a live doctor's
Ultrasound.
appointment and
Yeah.
find out what baby they're having. Like
Like
no.
that was two segments of show they
Yeah.
wasted on JP and Ashley. And I
And
was
clearly no one else cares for them. Their wedding was the lowest Bachelor wedding that's ever aired on ABC, so why did we need to dedicate so much of this show to them? Like
don't
no.
know. Like I love JP and Ashley. I think they're adorable together, but you know what? It's not exactly breaking news. Like she's 7 months pregnant.
Right.
Like we know.
Exactly. And like it's not like no. I'm just
So yeah, like maybe like at the end of it, be like, like an early congratulations to JP and Ashley. But I did not need an ultrasound. I did not need that in my life.
yeah, it's just it's too much. Like why like no.
Yeah, and then they go into the, oh my god, right into the Bachelor in Paradise promos
Shameless
with,
promotion.
yeah, like with, and they had like what, Chris and Michelle and Graham, and I can't remember the other chick's name, in the audience for
Yeah.
that. And it's just like, that looks like a fucking train
Going
wreck.
to be
Looks
greatness.
like a train wreck waiting to happen.
It is what reality TV is meant to be. Like I'm so excited.
I don't, yeah, like tears and tears and tears and tears and tears and ocean romps and ocean romps and ocean romps with a little bit of ambulance and handcuffs.
It's like what more do you need in a show? Like it's going to give us everything.
Like, I just really, like, I'm hoping the edit isn't as like misleading as normal. Like I want to see
Oh
someone
well,
get
it probably will be, but still,
but who's getting
won't
arrested? I
stop
mean,
us from watching.
handcuffs, who's getting arrested?
There's no telling.
Like, my lord. Like,
It's probably someone sitting at a table next to them while they're out at dinner, and it's probably that.
I,
That's what the edit is
I
making.
know, probably. It'll probably be something so stupid. But
Yeah,
yeah. And like then we finally get introduced to our guys again. Finally.
finally.
And they're all wearing scarves. I'm like, what is going on? Thank God it was a gag. Because I was just like, like they're going one by one. I'm like, he's going, wait, what? What? I was so like
It was so
irritated.
funny.
Like, finally, and then they take them all off. Thank God. But I was like, wow. Yeah. Like they kind of went through some of the drama, like the Craig drama and the JJ drama and the Andrew drama and all of this crap. And like,
What
the
did you think when Chris piped up and was like, "You JJ isn't that reliable"? Like you can't always count on what he says.
Yeah, like, I know, like, they did kind of attack him, and like, you kind of used people as pawns and stuff like that, and like, I don't know what happened. All I can say is, like, they're addressing all of this, and like, Markel is like being a real gentleman about it, and like Andrew's kind of being a bit of a douche about it, and like, like, this is affecting my life. Well, whatever, but and like they show like the clip of what happened, like of him like leaning over and saying something, and I'm sorry, but are these guys all not mic'd for sound?
Yeah. Like, why is there no audio?
They should have audio. Like, yeah, the audio isn't being played to us.
Because we always hear them whenever, like, she asks, "Do you accept this rose?" Like, they always say
so
something. They're not standing back.
they're all mic'd for sound.
Yeah.
So, like,
why aren't we? Why is there no
why
audio
do you
for us
not
to
have
hear?
audio? You should have audio for this. Like, it's really sketchy that they don't have audio, and I think it's kind of sketchy in Andrew's favor.
Yeah, what tells me why we have no audio is that he clearly said it. But if he clearly said it, then why address it? Because I mean, it happened a few weeks ago. So I mean, it's not like it was big, but it's not something where like if they didn't talk about it, we wouldn't have been upset about. Like, because clearly it happened. But just by saying we have no audio, that makes me believe it happened.
Yeah, like why would JJ want to lie about something like that though? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, yeah, I think, like, and I don't think I mean, he's kind of been involved in all the little dramas that have happened throughout the season. Like, he was involved in the phone number drama, and he was involved in like the I'm so sick of being like happy for everybody bit. Like, he's had his toe in all the drama, but I don't see
I
him.
think of him as more of like an Andy in Big Brother 15. Like, he's involved in it, but he's just there. Like, it just so happens that he's there. I don't
Yeah,
think
and
that
like, I don't think he particularly likes Andrew very much, like, personally. So
yeah.
and Andrew's the only one, like, on Twitter. Like, these guys are all like really friendly on Twitter. Andrew's the only one that's not really into that. Like, you don't see him on Twitter interacting with the guys. Like, all the other guys are there, and they're all happily talking to each other and stuff like that. And Andrew's the only one that's not.
Well, he could have had a very traumatic experience. We don't know. Like, I don't know if he ended up not saying it. Let's say in his favor, he didn't really say it. Would you want to like talk and mingle with a bunch of people that called you racist on national television if he didn't say it?
But a lot of these guys were gone before that even happened, and he's not interacting with them either.
Well, just for if I were in his shoes and let's say people were calling me racist and I didn't say anything, it would make me feel uncomfortable. And I would not want to because he didn't win. He didn't make it very he made it far, but not very far. So like that would just be a portion of life that I would not want to.
And if he didn't say it, why wouldn't you have like? If you were thought to have said something you didn't say, would you not contact the person that thinks you said something?
Right. Which is why
he hasn't reached out to Markel at all. Like, so.
I'm not saying he said it.
I think
I'm just saying like.
And what do you think of him calling Markel Ron? Like, do you think that was just a slip of the tongue, or do you think that had like any kind of deeper meaning to it?
I mean, I think it had a deeper meaning to it, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Markel's handled this so well. Like, I don't know how cool my head would be in a situation like this.
Oh, definitely. I would have reacted completely different than he did.
Yeah.
If it were me and I was Markel, the mental law would have been total VH1 ratchetness. The moment that was brought up, the ratchetness would have just.
Oh my god. Tyler goes all ghetto on everybody. Just
like, would have not been handled as well.
The black and white cookies would not have come out with it. I love this little cookie pin. Oh my god. Just so in love with this little cookie pin. So you dress like Markel today too. Like, has anybody noticed this?
Check me out.
Like, you just need like a little bow tie and you're good. You're showing your support for Markel here.
For Markel.
Yeah, and he's the first one in the hot seat. Like, did they not just spend enough time on Markel? Like, I'm sorry.
And like, well, I'm sorry because he was not that big of a character other than the
No.
drama. Like,
Yeah, no,
he
he
went home
wasn't.
kind of early. Like,
Yeah,
but it's
and
not much.
so yeah, I think they addressed the drama. I think they could have just left it at that, but they brought him into the hot seat, and because they kind of wanted to know why his take on why things didn't work out, and I'm like, well, he's one of three guys on the show he don't
But I have
kiss.
a theory about why he got so much airtime. Something that I read.
What?
Because what I've read is that um, he could be. There's rumors that he could be the next Bachelor.
But he's on Bachelor in Paradise. There's no way.
Bachelor in Paradise is already been. It's done, filmed,
I
everything.
know, but I don't think
But
so.
because ABC is looking to expand the franchise and make their first African American Bachelor, and because of everything that happened, I think he would be the perfect choice. That's just something that I read.
That could be. I mean, it could be, but I don't know.
Because I mean, why else would he? Because they didn't. It's not like they're talking about Bachelor in Paradise or anything like that. So I mean, it's not promotion for that show. But he's because he did not deserve that much airtime.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I I don't think I want to say I don't think so only because he was gone so early.
Yeah,
Like he left what in France, right?
yeah.
So I think they kind of learned after Juan Pablo that you shouldn't like they need to see more. Because like I don't know, like because I think like they got Juan Pablo in as a Bachelor because he was a fan favorite and everybody loved him and everything, but he wasn't on the show for that long and he was like the first Bachelor with like the least amount of screen time ever and it blew up in their face.
Right, that's true.
But like I think it's time for like a minority to be a Bachelor because I think they are getting I think a lot of flack for the fact that there hasn't been one in how many cycles? Like this is the 10th cycle of Bachelorette and like
We'll be going into 19 of The Bachelor.
19. Yeah, exactly. And I
Well, it
mean,
was like it just
traditionally the minorities go home quite early too.
well,
So
like
like
it
I
was just
know they
recently
have.
that we started getting like minority suitors and stuff like that, like because they came under flack for that. I can't remember how many seasons ago it was, but it's pretty recent.
Yeah, like they're like they yeah, like they just and like when they do get them, they're gone like
Almost
so
immediately.
quick. Like they never like they should have talked. I feel like they should have talked to Ron maybe and got a little deeper as to why like the reason why he like left the show.
Yeah.
Like that would have been a nice thing to know. Like I mean, like there's so many guys sitting up there, and like they give a whole segment to Markel, and then they give him another one. It was just it's a little overkill. But like I guess he says he didn't know everybody was kissing her on like at that point, so he never like he didn't go in and he didn't think she was interested, and he wouldn't have known like he would have played it faster if he had known. But like it was a non. I
Yeah, there
think
wasn't
why
much.
they put him on because he's in Bachelor in Paradise. They needed another excuse to.
Yeah. He must be a lot of drama on Bachelor in Paradise or something like that because
I
I
hope
just
so.
don't know.
Yeah. And then they go to Marcus. Now he deserves a segment. Let's just.
Definitely, he did. Yeah,
He deserves a segment. And like just watching him get sent home again was like the look on his face, like his eyes were just. And even watching him watch himself get sent home, like he's had the same look. It was so heartbreaking to watch him watch himself get sent home again.
because I really believe that he had feelings for her.
Yeah, he
He
did, and
was head over heels.
yeah, he loved her, and he says he doesn't like. I remember him saying, like at the end of it, saying, he wished he hadn't said "I love you" or whatever, and he kind of takes that back. He's like, I was hurt, I was embarrassed. It was just something I said, but he doesn't regret it, and he wants like he'd like to ask her like what happened, what changed, and all that garbage, like to get closure on it. But I don't know. What did you think of Marcus?
I thought it was interesting whenever he talked about like this saying "I love you," and he was like, "If you feel like you love them, you should just say it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's kind of true." Like,
It is. Don't play the games.
right?
Don't
Because
play
even
the
though this is a
games.
game, I think he. That's what I think my issue is with him is that he's going into it for the right reasons, and he is not going into it to play the game.
Yeah,
To this
exactly.
day.
Exactly. Like he really did open up, I mean, he brought her to a family that, has a bit of a different dynamic, not it's not your typical Walton style family like
Right,
and
like
that
we
was a
usually get like this much of an open book from people, and he opened up the book entirely.
yeah. And
So,
and like opened it up to like a not so happy story. Like
right,
like I think Chris opened up his book, but Chris had like a beaver cleaver
right. We got
kind of
after,
family,
right,
like
after the fairy tale ends is what we got from Marcus.
exactly. Exactly. And then he's like, "Well, do you think you could find love in paradise?" He's like, "I think so. I think so." And what broke today? Marcus is
He's
engaged.
engaged.
Marcus is engaged to Lacey from Juan Pablo's season, and if you are trying to rack your brains to remember who Lacey is,
So are
you're not
we.
going to remember because she was sent home on the first frickin' night.
Yeah.
The only one I remember being sent home like really early. I don't remember any of them. Like I
I
just
only remember the person being sent home like on the first night was the girl with the red hair who came up on the wrong day.
yes,
That's the
yes.
only girl I remember.
I think that might be her.
Is it?
I don't remember. I don't know.
If it is her, that'll be Bachelor in
Because
Paradise is
I
gonna be
remember
so
like
good.
when she left, like she was not happy with Amy. Like it probably isn't because when she left, she did not leave well.
That's true. She like blasted ABC on Twitter and
She did
everything like
because
that.
they said like they made her like she had originally had like a green dress or something, and they
Well, she
made
was like a
her
brunette.
yeah she was a brunette. They made her dye her hair red. She wanted to wear a green dress to the first cocktail party. They made her change it to that stupid pink one. Like she was not happy with her Bachelorette experience at all. Can't remember her name, but
Well, she can't remember her name either, so it's not too bad.
yeah. So it's probably not her. Just maybe it is her though because she left so badly. Maybe they're trying to make it up to her because nobody gets recast for anything
On the first night.
on
Like
the.
that is just that's like get Francesca playing Survivor twice. And like
Well, she did play
it's
Survivor
I
twice.
know, like she did and got sent home first both times. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like no
Like
one
you never see like the first out of Big Brother on an All Star season. Like you never like
exactly. Like it's just unheard of because we
like
don't
I think
know
Francesca was actually like a second chance. Like it wasn't an All Star. It was like it was like a second chance season. It was like people who got like medevac out and stuff like that. Like she wasn't like an All Star. Like or
it's
a
just
fan
I don't
versus
know.
favorite kind of thing. Like she was like second chances.
Like I
People
don't
who got a
know.
tough break the first try. Yeah,
Have at it again.
yeah, because like you'll never see a first out on like a Big Brother go back for an All Star because they're not All Stars. Like
Right.
there was something not there. Like you don't know them from Adam. No one remembers like the first.
Unless you make it to like top 10, no one remembers you.
Yeah, even like, and the thing is, even in these franchises, like I have a hard like. For me, like unless it's the last couple of seasons, like if you don't make a top 4, I don't remember you.
Oh, yeah, for
Like
sure.
when you get into 20 seasons of something, you think I'm gonna remember you like after like 20 minutes of total screen time? No, not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
no.
Like you
I
need
don't
to
know.
get pretty damn far in the game for me to remember what happened to you.
Because if you think about it, that first night is 2 hours long. And like the first 30 minutes is getting to know Juan Pablo. So now we're down to an hour and a half. The last like 30 minutes is
Rose
the rose
ceremony.
ceremony. So we're down to an hour. She probably got a maximum of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's if they
From her
get a good
from her
conversation.
introduction to like if they even because they don't show everybody either. Like I don't even think they did show her.
Yeah, like there's no talent. Like we have, she's like completely new to us. Like we have no clue who she
No,
is.
she's an unknown. But Marcus fell in love with her, and Marcus is marrying her. And if she doesn't treat him right, Lacey, I'm coming for you.
I'm kind of surprised that they leaked this like before the show, like because I mean like the whole like purpose of that show is for them to find love, And for
Yeah.
them to like, I don't know, it seems a little
Yeah, I
fishy.
don't know. Well, yeah.
Because I mean, I
I
know it's
guess
not a
I guess
top
we know who our
secret.
bachelor's not gonna be. Like
It's not gonna be Marcus.
not a Marcus bachelor now. So yeah. It might have, you know what, it might have come out of the mental law because there probably would have been like a huge like, oh my God, why isn't Marcus the Bachelor? Because normally that's the type they get, like the one that was
Right.
like heartbroken. Like I can see it being Chris now, to
Oh,
be honest with you.
I definitely think it's Chris. Like that
Like,
is the ever since he was at home, I think that's who it is.
yeah, like if it's not Markel for the racial reasons, it's gonna be Chris for like heartbreak reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, and then we get Chris on the hot seat, and you know, what could you do different? He's like, I don't think I could have done anything different. Like, there's nothing.
He could not live on a farm in Iowa.
Like he's like,
That's what he could have done different.
I thought I would have got sent home the first night. You know, I'm a farmer from Arlington. I figured she would hear that and run like kicking and screaming out the door. So,
Yeah.
and then, oh my God, what did you? At this point, I am totally embarrassed to be Canadian from Toronto.
Oh my God, I died. Absolutely died.
I'm like, can you just not talk about where you're from right now because we as a country don't need you. Like,
Please, if you were not married and they were talking to Mr. Pants Printer over there, that would have been you.
it would not. I would not have because I am not like
That
that.
would have been you.
It was so planned though because you could see like as they're
Oh,
talking,
well, totally.
she's sitting in her seat and she's just like. Ah. I'm surprised
It
they
was
didn't
so
have her
planned.
mic. Like, I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't have her mic. I think they didn't have her mic just so it would look like it was a
It
shock to
was,
everybody. But
yeah,
yeah,
but
so like this,
it was totally planned.
yeah, this chick is like, I have a question, and Chris is like, what, like, and they bring her down and they sit her there, and I'm just like, oh, this is just such.
It was, I was just, no.
It was so bad, and then I'm like, just don't tell people where you're from. Stop it right there, like.
She's
And
not
she's like, I'm
prepared.
from a small town, and then she says she's from Toronto. I'm like, Toronto has 3 million fucking people in it. How small are your small towns?
Yeah, like, our large towns are not even that small. Like,
I'm from a small, like, did you not think he was gonna know what Toronto was? Like,
well, he's from Iowa, maybe, you know.
you guys do have geography classes, right? Like throughout the country.
Yeah, we do, but I mean, you know, she could have thought, well, he's a farmer from Iowa, like maybe he doesn't know Canada. I don't know, I'm just putting it out there.
I was over her. What was her name? Friggin' Katra. Like, no.
I was just like, yes, that's what I need to do to get on a reality show. It's just to go to live tapings and blast myself out there.
No, no. I was just done. I'm like, the mental. I was so pissed that they didn't bring up Eric.
Oh my God, like
That,
that is what needed to be talked about over the JP and Ashley, Markel, Marcus, all of that,
like,
and it wasn't even mentioned.
not even mentioned. Like, no, like, oh, bring out Andy. Like, and you would think maybe with Andy coming out,
They would talk about it, but the fact that the death thing happened not once, but in 2 episodes. So like we got it in the beginning when like after it all happened, and then we got like when they all found out, we got it again. Okay, the little bit of racism problem that we had happened in 1 episode way at the beginning of the season, and that got 2 segments, and then someone dies during filming, and we don't get it's not even talked about.
yeah, no, it's because I remember us saying, you know, did we like how they did it? And you were like, no, and I was like, well, maybe they're waiting for the right forum. Maybe they're waiting to have more time. Just maybe, you know, they'll redeem themselves on the men tell all. I mean, they still have after the final rose to deal with it, but I don't think they're going to deal with it when it's supposed to be a happy-go-lucky, hey, I'm engaged kind of thing. So
Yes.
yeah, like we were like, I was reserving judgment until this show aired, and I am irritated. I think it was totally disrespectful to Eric's family to not
It's so
even,
clear to me now why his family did all the press with the Today Show as opposed to Good Morning
yeah.
America or anything in ABC. Because I'm like, why? Like, Besides the fact when he was on the show, before he brought up the little poker face comment, he was the front runner.
Yeah, and like not even like asking like the guys what they felt like, like Markel, like all the guys they put in a hot seat. Why weren't you asking them like what were your feelings like especially with Chris and Marcus, they were in the room when that was revealed.
Yeah, and it wasn't mentioned at all.
Like, why was that not revealed? Like, why were you not asking questions about like your? One second, will you go? Sorry. Like, why were you not asking questions about how you felt about this? Like, this is a huge deal. Huge deal.
And it's just
So
like, what was they thinking?
yeah,
Like,
ABC, you did wrong. That's all I have to say.
like it's awful.
Yeah, so I'm over ABC right now. But yeah, so Andi comes out and they let all the guys kind of fire questions, and it's always the same friggin' people. Like it was Chris and Marcus and Raquel and everything. Like there's like a bunch of guys sitting there like waiting to talk to her. You've already talked to all these other guys and you're giving them more of a chance. Like what about Patrick and what about Dylan, who, oh my god, his hair is so much better now.
Well, he used that Bachelor in Paradise paycheck.
Exactly. So like Chris asked Andi what changed after
Cody got a
hometown.
little bit of screen time.
Yeah, Cody got a little bit, but I mean it wasn't even anything. Like he was just like you didn't get to see the real Cody. Like he was basically just saying it's your loss.
Right.
But like Chris asks like what changed, and she's just like, well, I just didn't see that foundation there. Well, you didn't see the foundation in Dominican, you didn't see that foundation again, like in Iowa. So right. Iowa should have been his cutoff point.
Should have been.
Like Marcus asked if it scared her that she was so open. Like that, I didn't get Marcus's question very much. Like I was like, that's not giving you the closure you need. I don't think.
Yeah, like it was kind of like that's a question that needs to be asked when you're going to have a full-fledged conversation.
Exactly. I think the best question of the night was from your favorite, Mr. Nick. Like, and he's got a good thing. He's like, whenever I talked to you, I felt like your guard was up. It was a burden to talk to me. Like, like why would
why was that? Like,
yeah, and she's just like, well, she's like, I didn't feel that way, and I'm so like, she just, I don't know. She didn't really answer questions. It was just.
No, because she has a poker face on 24/7.
Exactly. It was the same stuff, whatever. But then, like, Chris brings up, like, there were pregnancy rumors, like, about a month ago or something, that Andi was pregnant, and she was like, no, not. And he's like, you want to go get an ultrasound? We got it right here. It's like, oh.
Now, if this was on VH1, we would have got that. He would have made her do it.
Yeah. And then I think the most like disturbing part of this was like when Chris was like, Daddy's got something for you, and I'm like, did you just refer to yourself as Daddy? Like that is just creepy and disgusting.
No.
But he had the lie detector results. I was like, yes, finally.
Something like, juicy is gonna come out of it.
Yeah. And it's like, I guess like 3 people lied. One of them is still on the show. And I guess we all know who that is.
Yeah.
So, it was Josh. But like Marcus lied about his number.
Which kind of surprised me.
Why, that he lied about it, or that he has a number more than 20?
That he has a number more than 20.
How does that surprise you? Look at him.
I don't know, because like he's... Because like just how open he was and how, like, I don't know.
You can be open and a slut at the same time.
I know, but if you're, like, if odds are if you're going to be that open, I don't picture you could just...
But he's older now. Like, I mean, he had college, right?
Just because you're in college doesn't mean you go out and sleep with everything that walks.
For some guys, it means that.
And I guess Marcus was one of them.
Yeah, and then, like, I guess Dylan lied about, what is it? about preferring brunettes
it's over blondes, yeah.
blondes. And I'm like, that was not what you needed to lie about. I think you needed to lie about not washing your hands when you pee.
Yeah, that was something to lie about.
That was something to lie about. And then Josh. And she did not open Josh's results. And I'm like, stupid. I would love for them just to have like rolled on the screen at the end
what he
lied about. Like, I want to know what his lies were about. Like, I don't care if she knows. But, I need to know.
I bet you his number is more than 20. He probably lied about that. And who knows? He probably lied about washing his hands after the bathroom. Like, something like that.
But he said that it was something he would want to know before getting engaged.
Maybe he's not ready for marriage then.
That's what I think it was. That's what I think.
Well, because I mean, really, is anyone ready for marriage when they go on this show? No. You're not.
JP and Ashley were. Tristan and Ryan were. Sean and Catherine were.
I know, but I mean, like during the process.
Molly and Jason
were. When you're in this whirlwind of a process of finding your soulmate with 25 other people, and your like dating life is at 100 miles an hour, are you really prepared to say, yeah, I'm all for marriage at this point in time? Like, no, you're not.
I don't know, but whatever. So it ends there. She doesn't open the friggin' stuff, and then they kind of like show us Josh and Nick, the two that are left, and like it's almost like it's like, okay, here's the hot one and here's the one that I like in my brain.
She's like if they need to just morph together.
Yeah.
Become one person.
Exactly.
And then she'll have the person that she wants.
So like, do you think she's gonna go for her physical attraction or for her mental connection?
Well, she's pretty unpredictable. It's the way the edit is seeming. It looks like Nick's the front runner, but she has something for Josh, so we'll see.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like
I'm done.
I'm so prepared to see the picture of her in which whoever the guy is with the rip in half on the cover of Us Weekly
exactly.
in a few weeks. Like,
exactly.
It's
and
just
I'll
a matter
be
of
like,
time.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I really don't. Like, I mean, I know she's moved, so I don't know.
That just we know that she's moved, and that just seems like a big commitment for whatever it is. But I don't know.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, I don't know.
So if you're in Milwaukee and you're just check things out, or if you're in Tampa, check things out. Tweet us #YRRLive.
Yeah, or where's his brother? Where's what's his head's brother? Kansas? Is it Kansas?
Yeah.
Is that his brother's?
Oh yeah, Kansas City. Yeah.
So
just check those areas out.
Yeah, we got to get Melissa on that. Melissa, if you're watching this, you need to scour the streets of Kansas City for Andi and
Josh.
Josh, yeah. Yeah, so it's just I hope it works out. I don't want anyone to be heartbroken, but
I do. She's put me through misery. The past few weeks. Ever since she sent Nick S home, she's been putting me through misery.
Yeah, ever since JJ left. He stopped following me on Twitter, by the way, and I'm very upset.
Tweet him. #YUnfollow Dana.
You do it. I dare you to.
I will do it.
Yeah, no, so it's awful. But yeah, so next week is our finale, and I'm sad that this is over.
I know, me too. We're going to wrap on the finale episode, right?
We are not rapping. I do not rap, so yeah.
Maybe
so
I'll rap.
Next Tuesday at 3, as planned, we promise.
Will be our big finale extravaganza.
I am on vacation next week. You have promised me you are not working next week.
And we'll be here
at 3, as planned. Bachelorette out. Can we please talk about Frankie?
If you want me to cry, we can.
Really? Oh, don't cry. Did you watch? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I went back and watched and bawled my eyes out.
Did you watch his eulogy?
No, I haven't seen that. I
Oh, on my
watched the.
blog. I have it embedded in my blog. So after
Uh-huh.
this, go read my blog.
I'm
But
gonna see that.
oh,
Whenever
I
like
know. I was
I
like
watched
a
the part when he
mess.
first came out, like after talking it to the family or whatever, like getting the letter. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, like it's so sad.
I was a mess. I'm like, it was like this. The eulogy is 20 minutes long. Like, make sure you have some time and some Kleenex because, oh my God, if you didn't love Frankie before, you're going to love Frankie now.
Yeah.
You're going to fall in love with Frankie Grande. I swear to God.
I don't know,
Like,
like it was just making me so sad the whole time that I was watching the little bit last night. I was like, oh.
yeah, it was so sad, but I was so like him, Cody, and Zach just made me so happy in my heart. Like just watching the three of them, like after I after the show wrapped, like I did the after show with John last night, and then I turned on the feeds and just watching those three lie in that bed and just be guys and like like Frankie's head was back in the game, but like I don't know, those three just made my heart happy. Like he's in the shittiest place he can be at the shittiest time in his life, but he's got two of the probably the best people beside him.
Yeah.
Without having his family around, like he's probably got two of the best guys beside him right now. Like
I'm so happy that
just
they told him. I was afraid they wouldn't tell.
yeah, like I kind of talked a little bit about it with Eric, and I talked a lot about it with John last night. Like I think if I was Frankie and they didn't tell me, I would be upset at not having my choice. Like they took his choice away from him. Like I respect whatever decision that they want to make. Like it's their family, and you don't know what happened before they went on. Like before he went on to the show, you don't know if they've discussed it as a family before he left for the show and stuff like that. But like I know for myself, if I was in that house and it happened, I would want to be able to make the choice myself to stay or go. Like give me
Right.
all the information, say what Grandpa wanted, let me have my choice.
Right. Well,
And
because there was some event that Ariana was at a couple weeks ago, and because she had canceled something to go be with her
yeah,
grandpa,
she had stopped doing everything for a good couple of weeks, like 3 weeks
and
ago.
I think it was E! or Entertainment Tonight that she was on, and they asked her, they were like, how is it with like your brother like being away and not being able to do this? Like, would your grandpa like ever want him to come home? And she was like, oh no. She was like, he knows that this is Frankie's like dream, so he would never want him to give up his dream to come be with
Yeah,
him.
exactly. And like what, that's fine. Like, but like I think he needs to know. I think he needed to have that choice or whatever. And like if they didn't tell him, that's fine too. That's their decision as a family.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna judge anybody's decisions, but I'm glad they did tell him. He is gonna stay. Like he said, like in his eulogy thing, he was like, if my family needed me at home, they would tell me to read this letter, walk out the back door, and go home. Like if they
Right.
wanted me there, and like so he knows that they're okay. He knows that they want him. Like they're not that family that would say, oh no 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 stay, and then when he gets out, they're like, well, why didn't you come home? Kind of like
Exactly. But it like broke my heart when he was like, when my aunt died, I was the only one strong enough to be with all of
yeah,
them. I
it's
was
so
like, oh my
sad.
god,
And
like
his grandfather, have you seen the picture of Ari and his grandfather, like and the grandfather,
yeah.
like he is the cutest little man I've ever
He
seen. Like,
is. He's like a
oh my
little like
God.
wrinkly version of Frankie. It cracks me
He
up. Like
is.
it's
He's
so
just
cute.
so cute. And I just want to like grab him and hug him. And I was like, oh my, like, just so cute. And I'm just like, oh,
Yeah,
so
it's so sad.
it's sad. It is sad, but it'll be okay. He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Big Brother. No,
We always end on on a sad note every week.
no. Let's okay. How can we end on a happy note here?
We end on a happy note. Devin's gone.
Devin's gone. Yeah, I don't know. Big Brother. I'm bored of Big Brother, to be honest with you. Bored.
I'm hoping once jury starts or once we get a double eviction, things will spice it up and these house guests
It
will wake up.
needs. I don't think this HOH twist thing that they did has
It's
worked out.
so hard to follow. Like, as someone who has to miss it a lot for work and catch up and like misses an episode here and there, like, or like misses like a whole week of episodes and just watches the live feeds, I don't know, it's so hard for me to like get the thing
It's
straight.
not hard for me to get it straight. I just think it's not working the way they expected it to because this house isn't a house divided.
Right.
You know
It
what I
like
mean? Like,
makes
if
me think
this
how
was the
much they
twist
love each
last
other.
season, if this was a twist last season, could you imagine like a Helen
How
and
great it would
Amanda
have been. Oh my god.
HOHs? Like
Like
those two would not work together. Like we would have World War IV.
like it would have been a great twist for last season. But
It would
this
have been. Like they're
this
too
cast,
lovey-dovey
they
and
love each other too much. Like there's no drama, there's nothing. They all like
the
each other.
alliances are too big.
Yeah,
Like
like
there's
the
only
only
really
drama that we ever had was with Devin, and they got him out week 3. Like this is like he need, like part of me thinks that he needed to stay a little bit to shake things up because
yeah, like
it's like
I'm kind of
kumbaya
hoping
off,
for
and then
like a
until
Donnie
September.
I'm hoping for like a Donnie Derek HOH to be honest with you. Like if this I think this might be it for it. Like we're on week 4. Like this is normally endurance week.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking that like and there's not enough people in the house now to even support this because if you got 2 HOHs
and
and
4
then
nominees.
in 4
Like
nominees, that's half of the house. That's either HOH or on the block. Like
yeah, it's getting too much.
it's getting too much. And then yeah, so I have a feeling that this is it. But if they're gonna stretch one more week out of this, I'm hoping it's a Donnie Derek because Donnie won't talk to Derek.
Yeah.
Like not game anyways. Like he'll do the Team America stuff with Derek and he'll play nice with Derek, but he is so careful as to who he reveals his game to that he's not gonna tell Derek anything.
Yeah.
So there's not gonna be this collaboration of okay, I'm gonna nominate these people and you nominate these people and we want these people off the block. And that just gets to me too. It's like you've just given up people have just given up HOH to other people. Like if
Yeah.
I was Amber and I was doing it with Devin, I would be like, okay, your plan is solid, but we're gonna flip the nominees, and I'm gonna stay HOH.
Yeah, like I know she is looked at as the biggest like female competitor and biggest threat, but the moment that she did that, completely no. She's a floater now in my book.
I don't think she's a floater, but I think she's not thinking for
She's not
herself.
a competitor.
I think she can physically compete, but I don't think she's making any decisions. She's kind of like a Danielle who can win a
Yeah,
competition,
yeah.
but can't think for
That's a
herself.
good comparison. Yeah. She's got the
Like the
Daniel.
boys are using her to get through competitions. Like we're gonna put Amber up on the block because we know Amber will beat Brittany.
Right.
Like we're gonna do this because Amber can do it. Like I mean Danielle. I mean they never had any intentions of taking her anywhere, but they were
Right.
gonna string her along and let her win the competitions that they couldn't win.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, that's.
So what do you think? What do you think about tonight's episode? Are you sad to see who's going to go?
If it's Donnie, I'm gonna be livid. I told me and John talked about this last night. If it's Donnie, I quit. That's it. There's no more Big Brother blog.
I don't know. I really like Brittany, and
I'm tired of her whining. That if she would just shut up about being alone in this house, and I kicked the ball, and I was on the block 3 times, and I was on slop 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, came here to play a game. That's part of the game. Shut your mouth and move on. Nobody deserves.
look at it this way. Okay, the first 2 weeks, she is a have-not. And then she was nominated the first 2 weeks. Like, how would you feel? And, like, and besides the fact she's the only one that cleans that freaking house. Like, she is...
That's the only thing I like. If she leaves the house, the place is going to be disgusting.
I know.
But,
like, and besides the fact she cooks for them all, she cleans for them all, while she was a have-not, and she was nominated the first 2 weeks. Like, wouldn't you be, like, a total, like... B-word if you were her? Like, I would be.
It's annoying to listen to it's annoying to listen to her. I hate the words "I'm alone in this house." I hate it. It's almost like here for the right reasons. Like there's a phrase that's said all the time in shows, and it drives me. They're like so like The Bachelor. I'm here for the right reasons. That's this show, but I'm alone in this house.
But who does she have? Once Joey left, who does she have? She has no one.
She is alone, but you know what? You're alone for a reason. You're alone because you don't talk game to anybody. Same thing with Victoria. Like, don't cry that you're alone when you didn't make any effort to make any alliances.
See, but I think that she is scared too because of everything that went down with Joey. Like, I think
Well, she
that it's
can't
scaring
now
her
because the
away. Like,
alliances are made. Like, she waited too long.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So,
she got scared too early to make big moves with Joey week 1, and then that scared her, and so now she's waited too long, and it's like, okay, I'm here, and everyone's like, well, sorry,
but
you're late
that's
to
her
the
own
party.
fault. She, like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
when
she
you
kind
see
of
the
dug her own
alliances
grave.
start to form around you, you find one you like and you get in there. Like, you sit in the right room. You become like a Christine who sits in the right room at the right time and gets 2 huge alliances dropped in her lap.
Yeah.
That's what
Like,
you do.
Like,
Like,
the only person that I think she has any sort of bond with is Donnie, and he's on the block, so she's not gonna get
exactly.
his
And
vote. And I
pissing
mean, the only
everybody
other
off,
person that she could get with
so
is Jocasta, and Jocasta's not a big player, so she's not gonna have any pull in saving her. So
yeah.
I think we're definitely saying goodbye to Brittany.
And when she picked Caleb to play in the veto, I was like, you are so stupid. He's not gonna save you. He's not gonna help you.
Yeah.
He's gonna help himself. He's not even gonna help Cody. Like, a bonehead move. Like, you either pick someone that you think is gonna help you, or you pick someone you know you can beat.
Right. You always pick someone that you know that you can beat.
Unless
That's
you have
my
an ally.
mentality.
Unless you have a really good ally. Like, maybe if she had picked Donnie to play for her, Donnie could have worked. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. It's just
you know what I mean?
it's
Like,
a shame to see her go because I liked her.
I don't
I
hate
honestly
her.
think
I don't
I
hate her.
didn't.
And, like, I had mad props for her when she was doing her punishment and she did those 2,400 kicks. I'm like, you are a warrior. You are a beast. Good for you. But you did it. It was your punishment. You shut up about it. Like,
See,
because
when the cast was first announced and she did all the press interviews and she's like, I've never seen the show. I was recruited 2 weeks ago or whatever. I was like, I'm automatically not gonna like her. I was like, she's gonna be an awful. But then once she got in the house, I actually kind of really did like her, and that's what I
she's
hate.
a fine person. I don't hate her. Like, I can't listen, like, because she doesn't change it up. Like, she doesn't change up her campaign. It's the same, basically verbatim thing to like, and she pulls, like, if you're gonna do it, just get a big audience and do it all together. She pulls one by one into that beehive room and just says the same thing over and over and over and over again. And it's
I
just,
mean, the
it's hard to listen
miraculous
to.
like 45+ minute conversation that she had with Devin last week, I think she used up all of the game for the next 3 months, and now she's just
Yeah,
over it.
exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't really want either of these. These are not the 2 people that I would have wanted to go home this week. But, like, I
Yeah,
think
I would.
Cody
I
should have
need
thought for himself and put Caleb up on the block. 'Cause,
I need Caleb gone. I need Victoria gone. And I need Jocasta gone.
like, I
And
don't
then
know if you've seen last night's episode. Did you see it?
I have not seen last night's episode.
Okay, here's what goes on. Cody and Amber and a bunch of them are in the HOH room. Amber's hands are cold. Cody has her hands in his hands, trying to warm them up, like, kind of blowing on them. Caleb is now stealth mode cowboy, not beast mode cowboy. He's sneaking up the stairs, trying to duck the cameras so that nobody can see him sneaking up the stairs, so he can bust into this room and catch Cody and Amber doing something he
Dear
thinks is
Lord, he's
bad.
total fatal attraction.
So
Like,
he is a bunny boiler. He's a total bunny boiler. So he walks in, and because nobody knew he was coming, Cody didn't let go of her hands. Not that he was doing anything bad, but, like, his legs were over top of her. He was holding her hands. He just looks at them, smirks, goes to the table, sits down, and I guess there was a sword from the Battle of the Block, like a Battle of the Block prop.
uh-huh.
And he's sitting there just twirling this sword, staring at Cody and Amber.
Lord have mercy. He is like
He's twirling the
is
sword, staring at them, puts the sword down, gets up, and walks out the door. It was a
like
whole 2 minutes that he was in the room, and it was the creepiest 2 minutes of my life.
Like he could be the nicest guy, and like this should just be the like him in the house. But he is like a mixture of like, or Danielle Murphy and like her obsession with Shane, and then Gina Marie's obsession with Nick during the house. Like that's what it is like in male
It is.
form.
It's
And I'm
totally
just
like that.
like, which I'm glad that like we're getting like a male perspective because it's not
It's
just the
just so
same.
weird. Like when he picked up that sword, I was like, oh my God, like what's he gonna do? Like I know it's a prop, but what's he gonna do with this thing? Like hide the
Right.
freaking knives. Like I hope to God they hide the knives.
Like, wow. He needs to go just based off that.
Yeah, and like he's just creepy. It's so creepy. I've never seen anything like it, but yeah, that's what happened last night. Like
Wow.
every episode, there's a creepy Caleb moment. Like I wish they'd stop giving me these things to blog about because I hate having to like totally bash a human being. But like every episode, you give me something creepier and creepier and creepier. And he kisses her now when she's sleeping.
What? Are you
Like when
serious?
she falls when she
What?
falls asleep, he kisses her.
Does she know this?
I don't know, but
That is like
like
pushing it
not full
over.
out French kiss, but like when she's sleeping, like he'll come up and like kiss her on the like whatever part of her head is like exposed because she sleeps on her side. So yeah,
Like I so hope like she knows because if she doesn't know, this like makes it 10 times more creepy. And we need to get him something.
he needs to go. He
Like I'm
needs to go, and
concerned.
he was gonna do it too. He was totally gonna do it. Donnie, like I mean, he wanted to do it, and the detonator's like, no, no, it's not the time. He's a number. He's a loyal number. We need him. We need him. We need him. And Donnie just kind of went in and went, you need to play your own game. You need to do what's best for Cody, and like made him kind of just see that he can play the game he wants to play. He doesn't have to play the game that the detonators want him to play. And he was gonna do it, and like this all happened so fast. Like he did it. Like Donnie talked to him. He went right outside and said, I'm putting up Caleb. Frankie was there, so then Frankie ran to Derek. Cody got called into the diary room, and Frankie was like, Derek, he's going to put up Caleb. Like, you need to talk to him when he gets out of the diary room. Like, Derek literally had, like, minutes before the veto ceremony was
No, no,
about to go in.
he should have
And
put
Derek changed his mind, and he puts up Donnie.
no.
So, yeah.
It's awful.
That's what's going on.
See, we need something exciting to happen. Like,
Yeah. I'm so sick of the girls. I mean, I really wanted the season to be a girls' season. I wanted the girls to take over. I wanted the girls to win. But these girls were not the right ones to do it. They just can't put their shit aside for long enough
no.
to do anything. Like they can't get it together. Like they can't put their pettiness aside and work together to get these guys out. But they're being picked off one by one. The only reason
Yeah.
why Devin went home last week was because he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's totally going to be a flashback to Big Brother 12, I believe. We'll get down to, I think they'll keep Amber, and I think she'll be the Brittany Haynes of this season, and
Or
we'll
maybe
get
the
her to the end.
Christine, or
Yeah,
maybe like yes. I don't
the
know.
only girls that
Well,
have any
they're
chance.
all ragging on Amber. Like you should see, like every night is like a Caleb and Amber bashing session. Like none of them really like her.
But she's gonna do stuff that they won't
Yeah,
want to do. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. Like, I cannot. The only reason I see them keeping her over Christine is because Christine has a magnificent social game and could probably talk her way out of
Exactly. And
doing
she's not on
anything.
anyone's radar. She's just
Exactly. Like that's my little hesitation with them keeping Christine.
yeah. But oh my God, Heather, Nicole and Hayden made out.
That's a showmance I just don't want to see. I'm sorry. No, not at all. Her accent and his long hair, like no.
But he
They
grows
look
his long hair out
they
for
look
cancer. He does a good thing with that hair.
I know, but they look too much alike. They look like kissing cousins. Like that's what they look like to me. Just
Oh, you're from
like
Missouri. You're used to seeing that, aren't you?
that's Arkansas, that's not Missouri, that's Arkansas.
Oh no. But yeah, so they all had dates too. Oh, have you heard the biggest outrage now? Christine cuddling with Cody's got the internet all abuzz.
I saw pictures of that. Why is that a big deal? Like, no.
Because they don't
Like,
think that a married Christine should be cuddling with Cody. They think it's totally disrespectful to Tim, and I guess Tim's been getting a lot of tweets about it and stuff like that, and he was just kind of like, you know
Okay, well,
what,
when there's
yeah.
like 11 million cameras and every single move is broadcast on the internet, she's not gonna like do
And she's
anything. I
not
think that's gonna.
sleeping with him either. Like, she
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
sleep
Like
in the same
cuddling
bed
is
with him.
perfectly okay, I think, in my book.
I think, and especially when you're like, you know, you're totally cut off from everybody you know. Like, you need some sort of comfort and physical contact with people.
That's what I'm saying. Like
And she's
Twitter
just
jumps
laying
up
his
on
head. Yeah, she's just
everything.
laying her head on his shoulder and like putting his arm around. Like
Like Twitter jumps
if
up
she
on
was doing
everything,
it
and we
with
don't like
Frankie, if she was doing it with Frankie, nobody would give a shit.
exactly.
But because she's doing it with a straight man,
Everyone's making a big
yeah.
deal out
And
of
like
it.
Cody does that with every girl though. Like that's just who
That's just
Cody
how he is.
is.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a touchy guy, and you know, and if he's just got this big heart about him, and if you need comfort, then Cody's gonna be there for you. Like,
Yeah. Like
but yeah, so I know like Tim like tweeted out, he's like just blocked 30 people today because he's just getting like bombarded with like hate and crap, and he's like, yeah, not thrilled about what I'm looking at, but like,
what people don't
can you
understand
stay out of my relationship kind of thing?
exactly what people don't understand is that even if you watch the live feeds all day every day, you do not know the extent to this bond that all these people have.
Because you don't see everything
Like,
either. Like, you think you're looking at everything. You're
and
looking
you're
at
not.
2 cameras, basically. Like, you got 4 cameras. You never got 4 different shots. You always got 2 shots of the same scene.
Exactly.
There's
And I mean, like, could you imagine us going like 3 months and not like speaking a word
no.
to each other? Like, no, like
We
it's
don't
just
go 3 hours a lot of the time.
exactly.
So
Like people don't take that into account whenever they're
yeah,
blasting all these people.
exactly. And like, I feel bad for Tim. Like, he's a nice
Which is
guy. You know,
kind of
like,
like what we talked about, like before the season ever
yeah,
started, when he was so like out
out
there, like
there.
Christine's
And
my
I'm like,
wife.
obviously, this woman loves her husband. Every time she walks into that diary room and casts a vote, she kisses her wedding ring.
Yes, like it's
Obviously,
clear.
obviously, she loves him. So calm the hell down. Until you see her make out with this guy, shut up. Like,
Yeah,
and it's not gonna happen because she loves her husband. Like, that's just all there is to it.
right. And there's really like DaCosta and Donnie are there, but there's really like no like older people there, and it's just all these like young people that don't really know like I don't think how to handle everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And I mean
Christine's only 23 years old.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah. So
I would think of that as normal activity, but I don't know. That's just me.
yeah, and like, what's she gonna do? Cuddle with Donnie? Like,
Exactly. Like if she was cuddling with Donnie, people would make I think like
yeah, that would be even creepier because he's like 20 years older than her. So,
exactly.
you know, and like, I don't know, like, it's just not the same. Like, I don't know.
Right.
But I think it's okay. Like, you don't know their relationship. You don't know how secure they are in their relationship or whatever. So just leave them alone. Let her cuddle. Like, she's doing everything that she's doing where he can see it. And if she thought there would be a problem with it, she's not a stupid girl.
Yeah, she's
So,
definitely got it all upstairs. She's not going to do
exactly.
anything.
She's not doing anything I don't think she could explain herself out of.
And Cody just got saved the other day. Like they just
No,
started
he
rolling.
didn't. He's Catholic. He did not get saved.
What? I saw that on Twitter. I didn't get to see it. What happened?
Oh, I don't even know what happened. I saw Jocasta tell Amber that Cody got saved, and then I read something on Twitter about how he's a Catholic. He's Catholic, and he's Italian. He's Catholic. He did not get saved. He's not converting over to.
Well, regardless, if he's doing all this religious stuff, he's not going to go.
I know.
Like,
What have we gone from? We've gone from like last year where they were having sex all over the house and racist comments flying from every mouth to Bible thumping study in the backyard every other day. Like,
it's such like completely a different show. Like it's
it
unreal.
is.
Like
I
we
don't
got the
know.
like HBO version last year, and then now we've got the Nickelodeon version. Like so
This
like
is like YTV.
bizarre.
Like,
Exactly.
it's just
Like,
I'm so done. Like, I I go to church every week. I enjoy my religion, but this is a little much.
Right.
Like when Jocasta started speaking in tongues, I was like, what you doing, girl? I I die every time I don't watch anymore just because I die too much, but I die every time I watch that Eric's Instagram video.
That one is hilarious.
I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, like, what is she doing? No, 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 no. It's great. I'm sorry, Jocasta, but oh my god, like, what are you doing?
It's too much. I love it.
I don't. I'm like, what is she doing? She's sad. Like she was doing this because she was happy. Like,
Right.
what would happen if it didn't go her way? Like,
There's no telling what would be said.
oh, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I guess that's it for today. We should get going. It's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Well,
So,
we gotta get her big brother.
yeah, we will wrap this up, and we will see you guys all on Tuesday at 3 o'clock to discuss more
Finale, the after the rose, and whoever the new
Bachelor.
bachelor is. We'll know that by
Yeah,
then.
exactly. And we might have some Bachelor in Paradise news. Don't know yet.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. So you can follow me on Twitter at dgoodyear1975. You can follow my blogs on yourrealityrecaps.com/bb16. And I also I have my Tar blog up, my Tar Canada blog. I don't know, the link is really long. So if you go to the homepage and you go to blogs and you go to Amazing Race, it's in those categories there, Amazing Race Canada. But it's a really good season, and if you want, like, read the blogs, and if it's interesting you, if you go to Project Free TV, American people can watch Amazing Race. But it is so good. It's so much better than All Stars. It is hard. They left Canada, people, so I know that's like a big thing. But we left Canada this year, so it is so good. Check it out.
And you can follow my Kardashians blog and my Bachelorette blog on the website as well. And you can follow me on Twitter at Tyler_Hayes.
Alrighty. Don't forget to buy the feeds through us and check out BB16 and BB16 spoilers for everything going on in Big Brother House. Bye, everybody.
Bye.